Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Let's get straight into the chart. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. This is just for fun. Let's look at natural gas. Natural gas is moving exactly as predicted. So I said in my previous video that I don't think we will uh, get above this level here. We were trying, but if you look at the 4-hour chart, you can see that also on the 4-hour chart we only have wicks to the upside. And we got rejected and we fell again. Now at the same time, this candle could also mean that there's a turnaround, and we might try to get to this area again, be rejected again, and then continue this downtrend. Once we get above this area, it's possible that we go towards 4.5. We will see what happens on Monday, but out of this pattern, my price prediction is around 3.63, 3.64. The next area of support is 3.8, 3.74. Okay, so even if we have moved to the upside, I think sooner or later we will turn around and continue this down trend. If we go over to the weekly chart, on natural gas, so there's the weekly chart on natural gas, and here we are almost touching the 50-week EMA, and that could also offer us some support. This is right now at 3.97. We broke down below the 20 EMA on the weekly, and for me it was a sign, and we closed this weekly candle way up below it. This was a sign that this bull run has probably ended. Let me just have a look at the 4-hour chart on natural gas and show something here. Yeah, if we look at the 4-hour chart, one might say that we may also develop a W pattern. If this is a W pattern, then we should not fall below, further down below, I think. And we need to break above this area, above this wick here. We will see if that happens. Then that could mean, let me just measure this. That could mean that we will bounce back to the upside a little bit, and then let me just see. As you can see on the 4-hour chart, we only have a wick above the area that I mentioned earlier. So let me just measure it. If this is a W pattern, then yeah, we could go back to 4.5 as I already shared with you. Let me just have a quick look on at the 1-hour chart, natural gas 1-hour chart, and of course, if someone is waiting for a turnaround, they are looking for bullish patterns. The 1-hour chart, this could also have been a W pattern. Then of course, if you look for, and here this could have also been a W pattern. If you look for bullish turnarounds, then and this could also have been a W pattern here. Then and you put long positions, you may be very well mistaken. What I was looking at is actually bearish patterns, and here this M pattern is a bearish pattern. We broke below this neckline. I measured the price target got hit. Here's again, let me just try to zoom in to see it better. For me, this was not a W pattern, but this again an M pattern here, and again this could also be this was for me an M pattern, and the price targets out of these M patterns, of course, this was bearish for me, but the price target hasn't been filled. So this could mean two things: one, that it's going to be filled yet, or the opposite, that this is going to be a bullish bottom formation, bullish W pattern. But let me just measure it from the top to the bottom. Here we go. And this is the, let me put it on the neckline. So this is the neckline of this M pattern, and I'm measuring it, and the price target is actually 3.94, and it hasn't been filled. What about this M pattern here? It was an M pattern for me. This is the neckline from the, this is the M pattern, bullish bearish formation. Let me just measure it. Let's put it down, and it hasn't been filled either. 3.97. So I'm really curious where we will open on Monday and what happens on Monday. I expect actually expect natural gas to continue the downward trend, but I'm also prepared for the possibility that maybe I'm mistaken, and this will play out as a W pattern, which on the 1 hour chart could be, but yeah, it's more bearish for me. Good. That's about natural gas. Let's go over to oil, WTI, and so that's WTI oil. Here we go. Let me just, this is actually the 1 hour chart. Do we need that here? Yeah, WTI, we could be looking for a bottoming pattern, waiting for a bullish turnaround. Could this be an inverse head and shoulder pattern? Let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. If this is, and we will turn around on Monday and go back to this area. Actually, this is just 1 hour chart, so it I really don't like looking at the 1 hour chart, but if in case it is, at least for the short term, then the price target out of this pattern could be 72.1. But let's go over to the 4 hour chart. WTI oil, 4 hour chart. Okay, on the 4 hour chart, this could even be a bigger inverse head and shoulder pattern that might be developing. In this case, we will probably spend some time here and slowly get back to the neckline, which is, let me just try to put the neckline in, and then make a measured move also from here. So this should be the neckline here, and then let's just measure it from the bottom all the way to the neckline, which is right here. Okay, and then if you break above the neckline, above 69 74.1, then the price target is actually 76. So this could be a bottoming formation here for oil. I already see two patterns here. Let's go with the daily chart and see what is the message here. So we are below this area. This is an area of resistance for us now. Yeah, this could be a nice bottoming formation. Why not? Okay, so we may have WTI may have finished the downward move. Going over to the weekly chart. We closed the weekly chart below the 50 EMA, which is not a good sign. We were trying to get back, but we could not get back above it. So we need to wait for the next week's candle, how it closes. Can we close above it? If we can go above it, then it's telling me that we might spend some time between the 50 EMA and the 20 EMA, and the 20 EMA is at around 20, above 23.